Hello, my name is Gabriel Eath, and today I'm going to talk to you about what I learned during my screenwriting class. I went into this class with very high expectations about learning the process of screenwriting, learning the process of storytelling better. I can say I definitely achieved that. That was my main goal over this class, and I don't look at movies the same way nowadays. I'm always looking at what the inciting incident is, the character arc, how the what's the dramatic function of certain characters, what's how the three act structure is made in a movie, and that's you know that was a very enriching and good experience to have. I thought that the course material offered was very helpful, specifically Jenny's book. I had never heard of the major dramatic curve before. I had heard of the three act structure, but I didn't really understand it prior to this. I knew it was sort of a beginning, middle, and end, but I didn't know what transition and what led one to the other. Now I know that the inciting incident is what takes the protagonist into Act Two, and then Act Two is divided into two. You have the first quest, the midpoint where he either reaches or loses that goal, Quest Two, and then that Quest Two ends in the point of no return, which takes us to the Act Three, which is the resolution and the climax. And I didn't know how to write a short story that could encompass all of that, for that seemed so overwhelming for me. But now that I know the major dramatic curve, I can see it as one. I can see sort of like VR. Another thing that really enlightened me were the film showed. At the World's End, it was I had seen it before, and but it was like I remember it being fun. I remember it being good. But then watching it in class again and analyzing what Jenny told us to analyze and analyzing, you know, through the things that I had learned, the inciting incidents and all that, it's so brilliant. It's way better than what I remembered it to be, and got a real clear sense of that. The names of the characters have to be thought out. They're not random. Gary King is the king. He's the leader, and then you've got the other guys, Knightley and whatnot. That the names all fit the description of the characters, and I think that's brilliant. And now that's something that I'm doing already in my screenplays, that I'm going to do in the future. That everything the character does has to come from a place of truth, has to be, you know, from within the character. It doesn't if it's from the writer just making him do it because he needs him to do it, it won't work. And audiences realize that. Even people that don't study screenwriting, they can feel it. They can feel that it's forced. I plan to use everything I learned in this class to write better stories and to be able to write a screenplay that sells to a studio and eventually gets made into a movie. But writing, I think it's an essential part, of the filmmaking process. A well written story, can be made into a really good movie, you know. But a poor story cannot be made into a good movie. If you have a poor story, there's only so much the actress and the director can do. I think the audiences, the general public, goes for the story. They want to see a story. Thank you for your time.